Hey traders, good afternoon. Edison here with the Edison Trading Collective, coming at you on Monday, March 7th, 2022. It's a good afternoon here in Central Time. Thought I'd walk you through my trade today on Tesla long. Had sort of called out a level that I was really interested in pretty early in the pre-market this morning. Threw a tweet out there letting everyone know that I thought it was going to be in play today, and I certainly wasn't wrong. The magic of charts sometimes. I've been watching this 855 level for some time. We've had a bunch of tips and ticks against that level, both to the short side and the long side, where it's both held the price action up here and is becoming a pretty significant area of resistance right now. And I thought to myself, given things were opening up relatively flat, the market was going to open up a bit down and Tesla was going to open up a bit up, I thought. I really didn't have a bias, but I knew that 855 level was going to be my line in the sand today. And I found a pretty clean opportunity off the open, a few minutes off the open, to get long. Wanted to chat about that. Really small size for me today. I only took 2 contracts, made about $1.50 a contract on them, and I was done. If you went back and looked at my recap from last week that I posted yesterday, found myself in a pretty tough spot on Friday. It completely ruined my week, and posted a red week, which is something I haven't done in some time. I've been far less consistent this year than I was rolling into the end of last year. As I said, I think I went about 6 or 7 weeks without a losing trade and without a losing day, and I traded every day that the market was open. And so, I had high confidence coming into 2022, and that's been thwarted as of late. So really focusing on getting back to the basics, really choosing good setups that I think are high probability, trying to speculate a little bit less than I sometimes do, meaning anticipating moves and breaks before they show themselves to me. Obviously, I've reduced size, and I've even reduced it further for this week, I think. At least I did today. I only took 2 contracts. And so that was the focus of the day. The focus of the day was to find a good setup, to take small size and execute the trade well. And whatever happened with P&L was going to happen. I wasn't really concerned about making 4 figures today, which is usually my aim. I believe that I trade with a risk tolerance normally that will allow me to produce 4-figure days more often than not. And so I couldn't expect that today, because I knew I was going to trade on much lower size and much less risk to do that. And as a result, I didn't do it, and that again wasn't the aim of today's trading. So with that in mind, quickly talked about 855. I knew it was going to be a pretty key level. We were going to open up above the cloud on both the 1 minute and the 5 minute. It had decoupled from the SPY because the SPY was going to open up red, and it also looked pretty weak as well. But so I don't love that, but nevertheless, it was still, I think, a good entry. So let's look at it real quickly here. Market rips up, it throws in this really nasty upper wick, comes back down, but holds this 855 level. And of course, it does dip down below it, but not for long. You can see that almost every penny of that large green candle is above 855. And I thought to myself, hey, 855 held. I'm going to go ahead and get long on this move here, and I did that, and I ended up getting out on the 839 candle for about $1.50 a contract, or $301 in net profit. And I shut it down. I didn't even look at it. Again, $301 is not my daily go normally, but it didn't matter today. So I took the win, I took the profit. I had a good read on the market, excuse me, and I had a good level that I had reasoned out, and it all worked. I just want to carry that momentum into the rest of this week. I'd like to put a solid week together. Again, P&L aside, I just want to put a solid week together. Good decisions, good execution. Increasing size is easy to do. Making more money is easy to do. It's almost entirely and intrinsically tied to your risk tolerance and the size of your trades. Because I don't want to accept a lot of risk right now, I also can't expect to make a bunch of money either. Now, granted, I could catch a huge mover, right, that just I kind of fall into a really big P&L day on small size, but just not the goal right now. I'm just not there right now. Haven't posted a red week in a long time, and it shook my confidence a little bit. I can't lie. It's just I'm I didn't like it. I don't like red weeks. I can live with red days, as I've said, but I don't like red weeks. And so, you know, Monday today was a success, despite the fact that it was a pretty small winning day to the account. But we're not going to dwell upon that. We are going to focus on all the things that went right today, and most of it did, if not all of it did. So met the goal, put a nice winner in the bank for this week, and looking forward to getting up tomorrow morning and rinsing and repeating, right? So, hey, we'll leave it at that. Quick recap today. Hope you all had a great weekend. Hope you all had a nice open today, and looking forward to catching up with you on the flip side. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be well.